Hi everybody, welcome to another YDFLive show. My name is Stephen Aitchison, creator of YourDigitalFormula.com, a program to help you grow your audience, share your message and transform your business. Today we're going to be talking about aligning your soul to your business. What the hell does that mean? So we're going to be talking about that today. To be honest, I don't really know myself, but I thought this is going to be a great topic. So I've got a gist of what it kind of means to me, and I'm going to try and explain that to you just now. I've literally just came up with the topic about 4 minutes ago because I had another show in mind. I thought, nah, that's a bit boring. So I'm just going to talk about kind of this. And this is what it's all about, to be a heart-centered entrepreneur. So back when I first started, back in 2006, in 2008, 2009, I was trying to make money. And I would try and make money any way I could. So I would go on to the kind of marketing forums like the Warrior Forum, which used to be really good. It's not anything special at all now. But the Warrior Forum, they sold lots of kind of stuff to help you make money online. And I bought every shiny new penny that came out. I thought, that'll do me. I'll buy that and I'll make some money. Buy that, make some money. Buy that, make some money. And I kept on trying all these things. Some things I was make $10, $20 here and there for a lot of effort. But I didn't realise, looking back on it, I only realised that I wasn't making any money because I wasn't passionate about what I was trying to make money with. So there was no passion there. It was all about just getting the money. And that's what it was all about back in the early days, because I wanted to give up my full-time job and I had to figure it out. I just couldn't figure it out. So there was no passion in what I was doing. And the first kind of real project that I was really passionate about was an ebook that I wrote, How to Become an Advanced Early Riser. So how to get by on 5 hours sleep and still kind of have loads of energy. So that's what it was about. But I had passion about that topic because loads of people were asking me how I got so much done. And I said, well, I only get 5 hours sleep a night. I only need 5 hours sleep. And I have kind of a nap during the day. And that's like making up for kind of the 8 hours that you're meant to get. You're not meant to get 8 hours, but that's what they say. So that's what I was really passionate about that. And that went on to make quite a bit of money for an ebook. It went on to make about $20,000 in total for an ebook, because I realised at the time I'm passionate about this. I really want people to know about this, that they can learn what I've done as well to get by on 5 hours sleep. And a lot of people kind of debunk that as well. They say you can get by in 5 hours sleep. There's just no way. But the secret is having a nap in the afternoon. So when I was doing this, I was still working full time back in 2010 when I released the book. When I was doing it, I would go for a nap in the disabled toilets because the disabled toilets are bigger. So I would sit down, well, put kind of paper down, sit down, back against the wall and fall asleep for 15 minutes per day. And it was literally like having an extra 2 hours sleep because you feel really, really refreshed after it. And that's one of my secrets to getting things done. Sleep for 5 hours, have a nap in the afternoon for 15 minutes, and you still manage to get loads done. You're still really kind of chilled out and relaxed. And meditation obviously helps as well. So I was really passionate about that topic, and I kind of researched it and everything. I'd done all the kind of psychological stuff on it, put great information in the ebook as well. And I just thought, I just love this ebook. Even if it didn't sell anything, I put my heart and soul into the ebook. And it was created within 30 days. I don't know how long it took me to write it, but it was a short kind of book, and it was created in 30 days and went on to sell it. It was a really kind of big success for me. And that's what really kick-started things for me. But at that point, that's when I realised you're never going to make a business, or you're never going to grow a business unless you are passionate about what you're talking about, and unless you care about the readers who are reading your ebook, or the people who are coming into your membership site, or the people that you're coaching. So unless you truly care about the people that are going to consume your content, you're not going to grow your business. If it's all about the money, and I can understand where that comes from. I was like that for a few years when I first started out. I totally understand it, but I want to give you a shortcut, big, huge shortcut, and say you cannot make or grow. You can make money. That's a lie. You can make money if it's just about the money. You cannot grow a business, because after 6 months, a year, 2 years, you're going to get pissed off with your life. You're going to get pissed off with your business if it's all just about the money. If it's about the people, that's when it's going to make a difference in people's lives. And that's where it's going to make a huge difference in your business as well, if you truly care about the people that you're trying to reach. And when you do that, that's when things begin to change. So what kind of usually happens when you're trying to make money, if it's all just about making money, it's like two different people. So on one path, this is the path you're walking to make money. On this path, this is the real, truly authentic you. So you're going kind of in parallel, but you're not joined up. When you find something that you're really passionate about and you think this is truly going to make a difference in people's lives, then there's an alignment of your soul and what you're trying to do with your business as well. And you're walking along the one path instead of going along the two paths. Now, it might sound a bit airy-fairy, but you'll totally get it. And I would imagine there's a lot of people kind of watching this just now that totally understand what I mean. And other people will be going, what the hell is he talking about? But it really is kind of true. When you're just out for the money, you're walking two paths. When you're out to help the people and make money as well, you're walking one path. And that's when the alignment of your soul comes into your business as well. And that way, you never get bored, you never get pissed off, you never give up on your business, because you truly believe in it, you truly believe in yourself, you truly believe in your abilities of what you can do to help people, then you won't give up. And that's a huge kind of tip. Well, it's not even a tip, it's a mindset. It's a huge mindset that you need to get your head around in business, online or offline as well, but particularly online. If you've got membership sites, or if you're writing an ebook, or even if you're an author writing a book or whatever. But that is a huge kind of mindset shift for you to think about. Excuse me. And so when you get that mindset, honestly, it's like something clicks. You know, when gears are out of alignment and they kind of crunch against each other, but then when the gears come into alignment, everything just flows. All the gears are moving smoothly, and everything is like a well-oiled machine in your mind. And that's what happens with your business as well. And things start to happen. When you come into alignment with your soul and your business, things start to happen automatically. People then come to you, people that can help you in your business, or you meet people with seeming coincidences. I never believe in coincidences, or don't believe in coincidences. I think everything's meant to happen for a reason. And the people that you meet are meant to come into your life for a reason as well. And that's especially true in business as well. And I was talking about this yesterday. A lot of business people or online business owners don't think about this side, or the spiritual side of the business, but it's a huge part in your business. And if you think about it, if you've grown a business and you're starting to see things happening just now, you'll realize there's been a lot of kind of serendipitous moments where you've met somebody seemingly in a coincidental way, and they've helped you with your business, or you've helped them with their business, or something like that. And there's collaboration there, kind of from the universe. I know all that sounds airy-fairy, but it's just a way I put it. It's just the way I put it. Obviously, you can put it in your own terms, whatever way you want to do that. But things really start to change when you kind of are in alignment with your soul. So how do you do that? How do you get into alignment with your soul with regards to your business online? Well, first of all, you kind of need to know what you're passionate about. So usually there's something that a lot of people come, when I'm coaching people online, when I'm coaching them, they come to me and say, I don't really know what I want to do. I know I want to do some kind of online business. I want to help people or something like that. I say, okay, what are you passionate about? What is a piece of your knowledge that you could share with the world that's going to make a difference in people's lives? And it could be anything. It could be knitting. If that's your passion, knitting. How many people is that going to help? Thousands. There's thousands of people get joy and pleasure from knitting, for example. Not something I do, but there's thousands of people around the world. And there's people making millions of dollars a year teaching people how to knit. Honestly, I can't remember the lady's name, and I can't remember, I've spoke about this before, but I can't remember where I've seen it. But she's selling knitting patterns, teaching people how to knit, and doing loads of stuff with regards to knitting. And I think she's on Shopify, actually, the person doing that. That was her passion, and she took it to the nth degree, and she made money from it. She was teaching other people it as well. And now, because kind of knitting, I would imagine, is like a form of kind of meditation. I would imagine. Not that I've tried to knit. Yeah, I have tried to knit. We got taught that at primary school. That's probably a gender equality thing they were going through at the time. But yeah, we got knit one, purl one, and all that stuff. I was going to say shite there, but it's not shite. It's knit one, purl one stuff. So anything at all. So find out what you're passionate about. Or if you don't know what you're passionate about, how do you find out then? Well, write down a list of the things you're interested in. So if you write down a list and you'll kind of say it was knitting, say it was car mechanics, say it was kind of coaching, for example, you've got a whole list, you'll find one that kind of stands out and it kind of just kind of hits you there. Just say, that's it. That's what I'd love to do. And what you'll find is if you try something and it's not truly in alignment with your soul and to start up an online business as well, what you'll find is there's some kind of misalignment there. But you start walking that path anyway. And then because you started walking the path, you're taking action, there's momentum there. You'll truly start to find what is truly meant for you, what you're truly meant to be doing. And I honestly believe we all have a purpose in life. And I honestly believe the first purpose in our life when we're born is to find ourselves, is to really become confident, really start believing in ourselves, really start to get to know ourselves, truly understand ourselves, become really self-aware. Once you become self-aware and you become that self-confident person that you kind of need to be a business owner, once you get that, then you can go out and start helping other people. Because along the way, you're going to gain all that knowledge as well. So I'm going to take some questions just now. I don't know if we've got any questions just now. Yeah, we have. We've got comments. So comment from Cindy Timmers. Thanks, Cindy. We have money is important, but not the most important. It's about your statement, authenticity, your contact with the people. When that piece of the puzzle is okay, the rest fall. It truly does. I've been saying that for a while now, Cindy. And that's what transformed my whole business as well online. When I stopped asking the question, how can I make more money? To start asking the question, how can I help more people? There's a great Zig Ziglar quote, and just, I don't know if I'm going to misquote this, but the more people you help get what they want in their life, that's when you're going to get what you want in your life. I'm paraphrasing, but that's more or less what it's saying. And I think that's just such a profound, true statement about business. When you help people get what they want, you're going to get what you want. But it's a secondary thing. So the helping people first is about, that should be the main focus. Helping people first, then the money is second. Still a business, you've got to run a business, you've got to make money for your business, you've got to grow your business. So it's always got to be in the back of your mind, but it is not the primary thing in your mind. The primary thing is how can you help more people? And how can you get out great content to help more people? That's the primary thing. So brilliant comment there, Cindy. Thank you very much for that. A comment from Lorraine Emmett. If you don't have a true passion for what you're doing, the minute things get tough, and they nearly always do, I was just about to say that, they always do, you start looking for the next shiny object. And that's exactly what I was saying earlier on, Lorraine. I was just looking for all the shiny objects on the Warrior Forum, and it just doesn't work. If you care deeply about what you're doing, you just can't give up on it, and it helps you to drive out the storms. Brilliant. I love that, Lorraine. I think you're so right. I know you're going through kind of this tumultuous period where you're just kind of up and down just now, and you're just starting your business and it's kind of growing. So that is a brilliant kind of statement. That I love that. Comment from Amanda Foy. I have an affirmation I use. I only attract people into my life who love and accept me for who I am and are on the same path as me. Love it. I'm going to do that again. I only attract people into my life who love and accept me for who I am and are on the same path as me. What a brilliant affirmation. And Amanda's gone on to say it transformed my business relationships. And Amanda's doing really well online as well. I kind of love what you're doing online, Amanda. I can see you growing kind of every day with your kind of business as well. And long may it continue. And I know you're going to go far as well. In fact, myself and Maria were speaking about you the other day about just how far you've kind of come, and just the kind of business you've got and the personality that you've got as well. It's just great to see you growing. It's just brilliant. That was from Amanda Foy, so thank you very much for that, Amanda. Comment. Who's this from? Comment, I think the fact that you're passionate about helping people, help other people, is why your webinars kick arse. Just saying. Thank you very much. I don't know who that's from. Sorry, I've missed that. Right, nah, I'm not going to see it. Maybe Maria, if you can put that up, that would be fantastic. Right, I'm just going to go back to, because I'm on Skype just now. Oh, that was Maria that said that. That was Maria Flynn that said that. So Maria Flynn says, I think the fact that you're passionate about helping people help other people is why your webinars kick ass. Just saying. Thank you very much, Maria. The webinars are brilliant. They are really good. I love being on the webinars. As I say, we've got one in 6 hours' time. Comment from Nan Lee Leonard. I want to help homeless people, road safety awareness for motorcycles, and helping children gain confidence in themselves. Voluntary work is so rewarding in so many ways. And I think that is a great idea to do kind of voluntary work as well. Doing voluntary work in an area that you're passionate about not only gives you kind of the experience in kind of working with people, but also gives you the knowledge that you need if you want to then take that online. Because you could absolutely do a program online as well about kind of safety awareness for motorcycles and helping children gain confidence. I mean, if you've done a program online and sold that to schools and kind of syndicated it through schools throughout your kind of region and your country, you could absolutely take that online as well. But if you're happy doing voluntary work, that's brilliant because you're gaining knowledge, you're getting to work with people as well, you're still helping people at the same time. So it doesn't all have to be about the money. It just so happens, obviously, I need to grow my business, obviously, to help kind of pay for the mortgage and pay for all kind of the equipment for this kind of stuff as well. So I need to grow that, but it's primarily about helping people. So thank you very much for that, Nanley. Comment from Tiffany Reid. I have a passion for children in my community. My soul is leading me to open up a small community childcare centre. The universe seems to pull children in my direction. I help parents with their children for free now. I needed this live. My passion pulls on my soul. Thank you, Stephen. Oh, thank you very much, Tiffany. I'm glad. Hopefully, with some of these lives, some people will get an aha moment where they go, holy shit, I never thought about it that way. And then they go off and they change direction about what they were thinking previously. Hopefully that's given you something to think about as well, Tiffany. So thank you very much for your comment there. And you can absolutely kind of monetize that as well if that's what you want to do. There's loads of ways you can monetize that as well. But still, or even set up a charity, for example, as well. Setting up a charity would be a good idea for this instance, making a non-profit charity. Obviously, you still pay yourself, but you make a non-profit charity as well. You could absolutely do that, Tiffany. So I'm glad you got that kind of insight, and thanks for your comment. I really appreciate it. I'm just going to go back to Facebook. Excuse me. Michelle Topping Spence is saying, I'm so torn to being enlightened and finding myself. I've now found I'm very open to being psychic. No one around me understands me, so now I feel a little bit lost. Any advice would be appreciated. It's about kind of finding yourself first. What you're doing just now, what sounds like you're doing, Michelle, is thinking about other people. You're giving a shit about what other people think, but we shouldn't really give a shit about what other people think, especially when we're in this phase of kind of finding ourselves. When we always go through phases in our life where we're kind of realigning ourselves with ourselves, which sounds strange, but we're trying to realign ourselves with our true selves. And when we go through these kind of phases in our lives, we've got to understand that what other people think shouldn't really matter at all. Harder to do and put into practice and actually talking about it. But when you can truly let go of other people's opinions, comments and everything that you think they're thinking, but you don't really know what they're thinking, but just give up what other people, don't give a shit about what anybody else thinks. Find yourself, find that self-belief, find that self-confidence, and then you can move forward. That's the only way you can do it. So I hope that helps Michelle a wee bit. Lorraine Emmett, re-knitting. I think you might mean Lauren from Girly Knits. She was interviewed by Pat Flynn a while back. Amazing story. Oh, could well be that, Lorraine. So thanks very much for sharing that. Because I couldn't remember for the life of me. I spoke about her for ages. And I kept on saying, I need to find out who that is. But that's brilliant if it is that from Girly Knits. Pat Flynn, I need to check that out again. So thanks very much for that. Darlene Dawn, it took me until 60 to find myself. I guess I was a slow learner. I'm glad I found myself while I'm still on the planet. And a lot of people don't find themselves. A lot of people truly don't find themselves. And you know why? Because they don't ask the question. They don't ask the question, what am I truly passionate about? Who am I truly trying to be in this world? And what am I trying to give to the world as well? People, and I've been so guilty of it as well in the past. I've just gone through life and just drifted through life, drifted from one job to another, from one relationship to another, without really consciously thinking about where I wanted to go. So I was walking down all these paths that had already been walked by other people, and then I thought about it and walked my own path. I created my own path. And that's what happens when you consciously think about it. And then you start to find the self-belief, the self-confidence, and you can walk the true path after that, or your own path, not the true path, but your own path after that. And giving up about giving a shit what other people think is one of the biggest things you can do as well, because that's what holds a lot of people back. Fear of what other people think. And when you think about it, it's crazy because we think we know what other people are thinking about us, but we're not bloody mind readers. We can't know what somebody is thinking about us. So why even waste your energy on stuff like that? And instead, invest your energy in yourself. Sort yourself first, then help other people. And that's what I believe life is about. That's what I believe we're put on this planet for. To grow ourselves, enlighten ourselves, become self-aware, and then pass that knowledge on to other people. Whatever form that may be. It could be knitting, for example. It could be anything. It's not just about business or personal development or anything like that. It's about anything. Car mechanics. That could bring joy to millions of people around the world. So it could be anything at all. Okay, we'll just see if we've got any more questions or comments. We have a question from Maria. When you find your flow by helping others, how long did it take for things to start to fall into place for you? Did you struggle for long? Great question, Maria. What happened, so when I found out, the first kind of real inkling I had was when I was talking about that ebook, How to Become an Advanced Early Riser. So that was the first inkling, and I involved kind of my email list as well in that, and the process of choosing it and everything else. And that's when I got an inkling. But it didn't really kick in until I was doing kind of guided meditations. And I was asking kind of the email list again. I got the readers involved and said, listen, I've written about 100 guided meditations and I've recorded 100 guided meditations. Tell me what you would like a guided meditation on. So I explained what guided meditation was, the visualization and the story kind of part of it, and the relaxation part as well. And then so we got all these emails back saying, I'd love it on this, I'd like it on this, I'd like it on this. So we made about 30 or 40 more. Well, I made about 30 or 40 more from the kind of readers as well. And then it slowly started to sink in from 2010, 2012, that it just wasn't about the money. It was a slow process for me because it didn't click. It wasn't a big wow aha moment, a big light bulb above my head. The light bulb came on when I involved my readers for the first ebook that I kind of had success with. And I said, okay, involve the readers. That was a big light bulb moment. And then when I involved the readers again for the guided meditations, that was the kind of point where I said, it's not about the money. It's about the people, what the people want. How can you help the people? So 2012 was the real turnaround for me. And from 2012 onwards, it just flowed. It just, an exponential curve. If you could look at kind of my business on a kind of graph, it would kind of go like this. From 2006, it would kind of go flat, 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 flat. 2010, short, down, and then up, 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 up. And it's gone up all the time since then. So from 2012 onwards, when I really got that this was about people and it wasn't about money, that's when the business took off. And it's still growing just now. And I still sit back and go, holy shit, about what I've done with the business, how many people I've actually helped as well. It's just, you just go, oh man, this is just, and you have to take a step back sometimes because I still can't believe where we're going. And we've got 7 people working with us now And Maria Flynn, obviously, is the operations manager for the whole of kind of my business. It's not just your digital formula, but for my business as well. And even thinking about hiring somebody before was, oh, there's no way I'm going to be able to do that. But now it's a necessity because the business has grown that much. And it's brilliant. And the people that I've met, it's just amazing as well. So yeah, it almost took, it took months from then, Maria, from when I really got it with the guided meditations. It took months from then to everything, kind of the gears going round a well-oiled machine. That's when it really clicked. So if I can shortcut that for people, that would be amazing to be able to shortcut and give them that mindset as well and try and explain it in the best way I can. Thanks for the question. That was a really good question. Comment from Fiona Cheney. Hi, just got back in time. Thank goodness. Very windy day, blown away all the cobwebs. Finding myself a little more each day. YDF and Al. Excellent. So Al, Fiona's saying there she watches Al, One Wise Life with Maria kind of Flynn's kind of live show as well. She does brilliant live shows and with the YDF show as well. So thank you very much, Fiona. I really appreciate your comments there. Comment from Peg Byers Pierre. I'm trying to get the confidence back, going to get kicked in the teeth over the weekend. That's not easy to come back with. You and Maria, I came out once. I hope to come back out again. You will. If you think about it, Peg, every single hurdle you've ever had in your life, you've climbed over. You've managed to get to the point to where you are today. You've managed to come through loads of hurdles and you're going to do it again. And you will. You just have to kind of trust in yourself and believe in yourself as well. Every hurdle that you come up against, you've come up against it so far and you've come through it fine and you'll come through it again. It's just a matter of seeing the kind of bigger picture as well and just thinking this is a temporary kind of block in your life, and that's all kind of hurdle is. It's just a temporary block, so you can stop, take perspective, look about how you can get around that hurdle and move on the path that you're walking. But thanks for sharing that, Peg. Question from Wendy Gallop. How do you keep yourself focused with so many roadblocks? When you hit a wall, I seem to stop and think, am I doing the right thing? And change direction. I try not to listen to negative, but it does stop you and make you think about yourself. That's what I was talking about earlier on, Wendy. When you have a true passion, and I mean a true passion for something, the roadblocks that you come up against, the roadblocks are just temporary signs for you to take a step back and look at what you're doing and then figure out a way around that hurdle. Because when you're truly passionate, what's going to happen? You've got one road you're kind of walking when you're truly passionate about something, and along the way there's going to be hurdles. And that's, if you're still walking the true path and you're still walking the path that you're really passionate about, then those hurdles are just going to be breathers for you. Just to take a wee step back, think, okay, what am I doing? But there's obviously a lack of kind of self-belief there, or a belief in what you're doing. If you're changing direction because of the roadblock or because of the hurdles that you're coming up against, there's obviously a lack of kind of belief in what you're doing. So that could be to do with passion or about believing if it's the right thing or not. So you've got to kind of align that first of all before you move on. And the hurdles might just be the place to stop and ask yourself that question. And are you truly passionate about what you want to do? Do you truly believe in what you're doing just now? And the hurdles that come up against, that will give you pause. That will give you time to stop and pause and really ask that question and really get over the hurdles as well. So ask that question, are you truly passionate about what you're doing? Question from Lorraine Kavici-Blut. Steve, I believe that one's passion is always everything. You must find out and know your passion. I'm a work in progress and must stay focused. I'm working on it, on all that part of my life. Steve, you're always sharing and an excellent teacher. Thank you very much. So thank you, and to Maria. Steve, what are your thoughts on how long it takes? It's different for everybody. It could be a couple of months for one person. It could be years for another person. But that's what this kind of live show is all about, is to cut down or to shortcut the process of where you want to be from where you are just now. So if I can shortcut the process to help somebody in their business because it's taken me kind of years to get to this stage, from 2006 to 2012, 6 years, I kept on going, but I was focusing on the wrong things. So if I can help you shortcut that, That's what yourdigitalformula.com is all about. It's just helping you shortcut all the kind of roadblocks and giving you the right mindsets to think about when you're kind of going into an online business as well. And talking about your passion is not talking about your passion, but focusing on your passion and truly believing in what you're doing and that it's going to help other people. That's the thing to think about. So it could be months for one person, it could be years for somebody else, it could take a week for somebody. If they really get it and they just switch on and the gears all turn into place and they've kind of had experience in the past and then they start doing it. So it could be a week for somebody. So it's different for everybody, Lorraine. I know that doesn't really help you, but it's going to be different for everybody. We're all different. A comment from Lorraine. Steve, these questions are so good and you're answering and helping me. And you explain things so gently and kindly. Thank you for incredible information and inspiration. Passion is a key. Thank you very much for that comment. I really appreciate that, Lorraine. Hopefully it is helping you, and that's truly what I want to do. Another question from Lorraine Kavici Blut. How old are you? I'm that old, I keep forgetting how old I am. So I am now, in February, I will be, Christ, what age am I in February? I am 40, this is 2017. I'm 48, 47 just now, I'm 48 in February. See, that's, when you get to this age, you kind of forget what age you are when somebody says, am I really that age? Because my son was saying the other day about me being 47 and my wife, and he mentioned her age. I said, am I 47? I couldn't remember what age it was. So I am 47 just now, 48 in a few months' time. But honestly, I feel 32. I don't know why 32, but I still feel 32. I've still got the energy of a 32-year-old or whatever. And that's because of the passion I have for my business. Purely because of that and because of my family life and my love for my wife as well. It's just the passion is everywhere in my life. And I truly believe that makes you stay young, feel young, and I don't know about looking young. It doesn't really matter about looking young, but there you go. See if there's any more questions before we finish up. I think these live shows on YDF have tended to last a wee bit longer the last kind of couple of weeks. Lorraine is saying, awesome, you're doing great. Thank you very much. Patty Carrillo Venditti, is that right? Welcome to the YDF show. I know Maria's just said welcome to the YDF page, but thank you for watching the YDF show. I really appreciate it. Pamela Vernozzi is saying, sometimes people see you shining and want to knock your shine off. They do, and that's another good point actually. Some people see you shining, they want to knock your shine off. That's what Pamela's saying. But that is born out of kind of envy. It's born out of envy. People like to put other people down who are doing well. And that's when you have to kind of align yourself with the right people. So when you're in business, for example, it's an amazing way to grow your business. An amazing way to do it is to join a group of people who are actually doing what you want to do and who are, some of them are where you want to be and this time next year or this time in a couple of years. And that's what's so great about the YDF tribe as well, because there's loads of entrepreneurs in there that are kind of all at different levels, but they speak to each other on the same level. But in the business, they're all at different levels. And that's why it's important to align yourself with positive thinking and focused people when you're kind of in business. The other people, don't give a shit about them. They don't matter. If they're trying to put you down, they're not important in your life. And you might say, well, it's my family members. And it doesn't matter if it's your family. It doesn't matter if there's a devil. It doesn't matter who it is. If they're trying to put you down just to make themselves feel better, then it's time to misalign or kind of realign yourself with other people who are on the same path that you want to walk. And I know it's hard to forget about family members who are trying to put you down, but stay out of their way as much as possible and align yourself with people who are trying to do what you're doing, or people who are doing what you're trying to do. So that's a big tip as well. The big thing to learn about in business, especially online business, find somebody who's truly passionate about their topic, who's truly passionate about when they speak, and they're very genuine, very authentic as well. Find somebody like that who is doing or who is where you want to be this time next year, or this time in 2 years' time, or this time in 3 years' time, and start following them. Start doing what they do. So find somebody like that, buy the program. I've said that before. Buy the program, whatever. So it could be, there's loads of people out there that you probably align yourself with and just thinking, she is amazing, I'd love to be doing what she's doing, and that's the path I'm walking. Buy her program, see what she's doing. Or his program, buy his program, see exactly what he's doing, see what he's teaching as well, and then align yourself with those types of people. So it's about investing in yourself and your business as well when you buy programs. I'm forever buying I just bought one today. Another program today. I'm a course kind of junkie, but it's all about learning. You never, ever, ever stop learning in this game. And if you stop learning, then you just become a bit arrogant and you think you know everything. I'm never going to know everything. And I never will know everything. And I don't want to know everything. I want to keep learning. I want to keep that passion high as well. So that's what I'd say to that, Pamela. Cut the arseholes out of your life. Comment from Hazel Johnson. Something you said last week encouraged me to look deep. The roadblocks have not stopped me. They have challenged me. Maria said in live what you're doing in the next 20 minutes and what you're doing the next week. I found several avenues in that time. I've forged forward, even though health challenges slow me down. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much for that, Hazel. And I'm glad you're forging forward as well, because there's a lot of things in life that can stop us. But as long as you keep moving, keep that momentum going and keep on moving, you'll get to where you want to go. It's just sometimes so frustrating because you're not there where you want to go, but you'll get there. You will get there. It's just a matter of keeping on going, keeping the momentum alive as well. Comment from Kathy Baker. Following a blueprint program like YDF provided with genuine intentions is so essential. There are too many bright, shiny objects out there that distract you. So true, Kathy. And thank you for the kind of comments about YDF program. And I'm glad it's really helping people as well. And it's helped hundreds of people, which is brilliant. I get to do this for a living. It's amazing. And get to meet people like yourself, Kathy, and everybody else in the group as well. It's just, I love it. I just love it. Question from Gazella Matches. Hi, Stephen. I've just seen your course. I only have a Facebook page, no business built around it yet. I have around 50,000 likes. Do you think your program would be helpful to me? Yes, definitely. If you're looking to build a business around your Facebook page, then yes, the YDF course is definitely going to help you. But ask yourself the question, what is going to be your business building around that Facebook page? Think about your business first. So I'm not going to say go out and buy the program. Just ask you to think about your business first. Find that passion you want to do. And then when you've found that, then buy the program, join the tribe and really take off with your Facebook page. Because the program is all about growing your number of followers you have. It's about growing your tribe. That's what it's all about. When you can grow your tribe, that's when you start to make money. And because you're helping in a genuine and authentic way as well, that's when the money comes in for your business. But it's not your primary concern. It's your secondary. So you've got 50,000 likes. You're off to a brilliant start. You could double that to 100,000, then get up to 1 million this time next year or something. If that's what you want to do. Grow your following, then keep on sharing your message, and then transform your business. And that's what the slogan is for YDF. So it's about grow your audience, share your message, transform your business. So once you grow your audience and you've got off to a brilliant start, that's when things will start to happen for you. Darlene Dawn, and that's why YDF is a great place to be. I have many, many friends that totally do not believe in any of this, and that's why I stopped blogging so many times in my life. I let people dictate how I should live my life. Now, when they question me, I just tell them I do not give a rat's ass what anyone else thinks. I only have so much time left on this earth and part of my life. I plan to live selfishly for me. I don't think it's been selfish, darling, but I know exactly what you're saying. Joining this group was a lifesaver. It truly was like being thrown one of those life raft circles. Oh, that's brilliant. What a beautiful thing to say, darling. It's not being selfish. You have to look after number one before you can look after anybody else. And that's what you're doing here. You might find it a wee bit later in life. Who gives a shit? You found it. You've really truly found it. And that's the beautiful thing about it as well. And I love that. So that's a brilliant comment, darling. Thank you for that. Question from Kiana Nelson. I'm having trouble with momentum. What keeps you focused? Is that passion? Is that passion? When you've got something you're passionate about, Kiana, and I mean truly passionate about, because when you've got responsibility as well to other people. So I've got a responsibility to the YDF tribe, the YDF group, to always keep on learning about Facebook and always keep on learning about social media and about online business and passing that information on. Because to a degree, they're kind of looking to me for answers for things. Obviously, they find their own way as well. They're doing their own thing as well. They don't need me for everything. It's just, it's like a guide. So I'm like a walking stick almost sometimes, or a crutch sometimes. So once they've joined the tribe and they really start to take off, then they find their own feet. And I'm just like a wee crutch that kind of helps as well. Well, it's a wee bit more than that. That's probably kind of downplaying it a wee bit. But they kind of look up for the answer as well. When you're held responsible for that, that's when you really take it seriously as well. But I understand in the process, you've got to say, well, I need to be making money as well for the time and effort that I'm putting into this. You do. You absolutely do. But then when you start getting people in, take care of the one person who's bought your program. Take care of them so much that they're going to tell other people about you. And then somebody else comes in. Take care of them so much that they're going to tell other people about you. Then 10 people come in. Then 20 people come into your program or whatever you're doing. And then just take care of your customers. That's what it's really all about. So that's what keeps you focused. That's what keeps the momentum going. And that's what keeps you on that right path. So I hope that helps, Kiana. Question, Tiffany Reid, how can I buy the program, Stephen? I think Maria's going to put up a link for you just now. So you can go there and get the program just now if you want to. We've got a payment plan just now as well. If people want to buy it, we've got a special kind of payment plan going on just now as well. So you can get it straight away if you want to. Have a think about it, Tiffany, if that's where you really want to go. And then kind of once you've decided that you really want to do this and you're committed to it, then kind of buy the program. So I keep saying, it sounds as if I'm trying to put you off. I'm not trying to put you off. I just want you to make the right decision. So I don't want you buying the program impulsively just because I've been speaking about it here. I want you to think about you and your passion first of all. Once you've found your passion, once you think, right, I'm committed, I'm going to do this, this is what I want to do, then buy the program after that, Tiffany. So hold off for now, have a wee think about it, what you're truly passionate about, and then go for it. And then you'll start to fly after that. So I hope that helps, Tiffany. But thank you very much for even considering it. I really appreciate it. I think that's us for just now. I've been on, 46 minutes again. Right. Kiana's saying thank you. That is awesome information. I have a health and comments are gone. Bugger off. I have a health and wellness business that I'm growing. Brilliant. So that's ideal, Kiana. Okay, with that, I'm going to leave it there just now. I've spoke for 46. I love talking about this kind of stuff. I spoke for 46 minutes. So if you like this and you think it's been great information, share this with your friends, your family, your worst enemies. Just share it everywhere. That would be great. And give me lots of hearts. I see loads of hearts kind of flying across there, which is brilliant. Thank you very much for that. I like the wee hearts and the wee smiley faces. So that's great. So before we go, what I'd like to speak about, we've got the webinar coming up in 5.5 hours time. We've got a brilliant webinar for you. If you want more information like this, join the webinar. Maria's got the link in there. I'll put another link as well down below. Join the webinar tonight in 5.5 hours time. It's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to share the 3 secrets to exploding your Facebook page. Now that sounds a wee bit trite, but the information in this is just going to give you it's going to give you multiple ahas. And you're just going to think, Jesus, why didn't I think of that? Why? And you'll just want to get in. We're going to give you a special offer for the program as well. So make sure you sign up for the webinar as well. It's going to be a great one. It was brilliant a couple of weeks ago. We had a lot of people on. I think we had about 200 people on the last one. And it's looking like we're going to get about 200 people on this one as well. So make sure you join up. It's going to be a brilliant one. And it's myself that's going to be doing the presentation. Maria Flynn's in the background. She'll be helping you out as well with all your questions. And I'll be doing question and answer session at the end as well. And I love doing these webinars just like I love doing the lives. So it's going to be a good one. So make sure you join up. We'll put the link down below. And until then, hope to see you in 5 hours and 29 minutes time. Until then, take care. Namaste. Bye now.